what it do. Let it do what it do, what it do.
I'm definitely face of boxing. Absolutely.
They up the level, I'm gonna up the level with them every time.
Shakur!
I mean what I say, lines only put.
Oh! Charlo just dropped Lewin with that sweeping right and goes down face first. It's over.
Hey. What's going on, everybody? This is your boy, KQKC BOXING NETWORK. And I am back for another Alive. That's right. This is the morning after. That's right. The morning after show, baby. Yes, sir, man. We are about to bring you the latest and the greatest in the sport of boxing. I got Knockout Boxing 86 TV. I'm talking about the debate guru. That's right. He is undefeated, hands down, in my book. All right. He will be joining us real shortly. All right. But once again, I want to thank everybody for coming out last night. We had a lot of views. We had 2.5 thousand views. All right. So, man, and the channel is growing. The channel is growing. So far this month, we got 19 new subscribers. All right. So, man, oh, man, we must be doing something right. But without further ado, I bring up none other than the debate guru. I mean, the fight breakdown expert. I mean, expert in the boxing business. I mean, hell, we talking about Knockout Boxing 86 TV. What's going on, Knockout?
Yo, what's happening with you, man? How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm doing fine, man. I'm a little hoarse and a little tired, but I'm gonna make it through, baby. You know me, all right? Yes, sir.
Yes,
man,
sir, man. There's not a whole lot going on right now. We had some fights last night. We got some news to talk about, so should be a pretty good show. You know what I mean? Should have some fun today.
Okay. All right. Before we get started though, let me see who all in the building. All right. I know everybody smashed that like button, so ain't no use me asking, right? So let's see who all in the building. We can get my man Realistic Washington fam. What's going on? We got my man Eugene Johnson, baby. Yes, sir. All right. We got Terrell Jackson in the building. We got Banks Hayes up in here. We got WM 702 in here. We got Andy Gill, baby. What's going on, Andy? All right. Yes, sir. We got Clark Bay TV. And we got my man, Dr. Moss, my Chicago brother standing up. All right, yes, sir. Who else we got up here? Isaiah. What's going on, Isaiah? Isaiah in here also. All right. Let's see who else we got on here. Let me see if I miss anybody. No, that's all we got right now. All right. And I thank y'all for coming in. And y'all know that our cash apps is right under our names. On KQKC right there, 275 KQKC. And you got my man, Knockout Boxing 86 TV. We are working and make sure y'all show us love. All right. I appreciate it. In the building, boxing's in here also. Devin 856 is in here. Cam Network. Make sure y'all go subscribe to our brother. He's in here also. All right. Yes, sir. So, okay. So what's going on, Knockout? Huh? What's going on with you? You're on mute.
Not a whole lot, man. Got a lot to talk about. Got a lot of news to cover. Just trying to manage the channel and trying to do the best I can to keep working hard for all of y'all. So let's get to it, man. I want to ask you some questions. I want to talk about some different topics. Because you and I haven't discussed Bud Crawford. We haven't discussed Canelo. We haven't had an opportunity to talk about some of the things that's being said. And we also haven't talked about Tank Davis. Now, Gervonta Tank Davis and Jake Paul was moved this week from Atlanta to Miami, Florida. What are your thoughts on that? What's your thoughts surrounding that entire situation and what's going on with that?
Well, I feel bad, not for Tank. I don't feel bad for Jake Paul. I feel bad for the city of Atlanta. Tank Davis always do well in Atlanta. Atlanta has been friends with Tank as far as revenue, as far as packing them in. But this time, due to, and I'm sorry to say it, but due to this trash fight, they had a lot to say about it. Because everybody look at unevenness of the size. So everybody looking at that, which in boxing, it's all about skill, not size. But still in all, I feel bad because that city of Atlanta, it is still living back in the Jim Crow laws in the state of Georgia. Now, not Atlanta, because they got all the blacks contained right there in Morehouse, Spelman, all them. But if you go in downstate Georgia, in the backwoods, you know, you got the Beverly Hillbillies and shit back there, right? And now they are treating Tank like a foreigner. They're treating Tank like, look, you know what? We ain't finna have this clown show over here. So Miami said, hey, you know what? We'll take them. We'll make that money. And that's what he did. You know, so they trying to dictate who Tank can fight and who he can't fight. This is an exhibition, but like you said, and I saw one of your videos, you got to think about it. You know, yeah, it's a trash fight. Hell, they might be sparring with head gear on. They might be wearing goddamn 12 or 14-ounce gloves. You know, I mean, I don't like it, but what Tank gonna have to do is make up, get that bag, and come back where he left off at and fight Lamont Rose. Get that get back. But I don't like it, man. I don't like how they did him. That's all.
Yeah, so for me, it makes all the sense in the world to me. It's a guy named Rick Thompson, I believe his name is. He's a commissioner of the Georgia Athletic Entertainment Commission, and he was shitting on their fight. He was saying, "Oh, I can't believe this. When we vote on it, I'm gonna make my case to do this. I'm gonna make my case to do that." And so Jake Paul and Tank Davis and their team simply was like, "I bet you don't even vote on it no more. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll move it to Miami. You ain't got to worry about voting on it." So they withdrew their request to have the fight in Georgia, and they announced the fight in Florida.
But say it again. They did what?
They withdrew their request.
Okay, did y'all hear that? They withdrew their request. So y'all stop lying and talk about they got kicked out. They refused to.
Oh yeah. I talked about that too. I mean, it's just
shit. Y'all kill me with that shit.
Yeah, I don't understand people's need to negatively, like, Tank Davis is doing enough bad stuff in terms of fighting Jake Paul. It's a bad move. I don't like it whatsoever, to where you shouldn't have to lie on him to talk negatively about him, right?
Right.
But what's happening is people just can't seem to help themselves. And it's sad, really, bro. Like, the guy, if you go follow the Twitter account of Nikisa Bordarian, who is Jake Paul's co-founder of his MVP Promotions company, he said on Monday that, hey, we got a big announcement coming with the Jake and Tank Davis fight. Then on Tuesday, it was announced that they withdrew their request to fight in Atlanta. And then on Wednesday, they announced that they're fighting in Miami and not Atlanta. This is all before the vote of the Georgia Athletic Entertainment Commission. So if they decided to pull out before the vote, which is true, then how did they get kicked out? It just can't be true. It's just made up shit to try to sully and denigrate something that doesn't need to be sullied and denigrated. No true, real diehard boxing fan likes this fight. But simultaneously, while not liking the fight, you can admit and you can acknowledge that it's gonna be the biggest boxing event of the year. Like you don't have to like the fight to tell the truth about the fight, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But people are, you know, these channels and these reporters, man, they just gotta find a way to try to shit on somebody or try to speak negatively about somebody with lies when all you got to do is really tell the truth. So I think the fight in Miami, to get back to the topic, bro, I think the fight KQ in Miami I think it's a really, really good location for the fight. That's a party town. It's always sunny in the summertime in there, bathing suits, swimsuits, nightclubs, a lot of stuff to do in Miami for an event like that. People will show up and show out, and I think it's gonna go crazy. Again, the fight inside the ring can't get here and get done fast enough so we can stop talking about it and stop having to cover it and then see what's next for the real fighter in that fight, Gervonta Davis. For Jake Paul, I really don't care what's next for him. But it's a great location. It's gonna do big business, and you know, people need to quit lying about the shit, man. It's really sad, bro. It really is.
Yeah.
That's all I got on it though, man.
Okay, shout out to Tim Carey, baby, and that super chat. I appreciate you, brother. All right. Yes, sir. Salute to you, man. All right. Yeah, you know, and I had a question to to ask you.
Yeah.
Now, you know, in the past, we all know that exhibitions has always been a part of boxing, but not as much back then as it is today. So you think, Knockout, that they are getting a little bit fucking carried away with the exhibitions? Now, Floyd pretty much did a couple of them, but you got other fighters like Jay Paul, Mike Tyson, Roy Jones, and you know, I mean, do you think it's unnecessary?
I think I don't want to say it's unnecessary. I just think people like Tank Davis shouldn't be fighting in exhibitions at this point in their career. I think you leave the exhibitions for you know, for fighters that are past their prime. Like if Bud Crawford went and fought a exhibition right now after what he just did with Canelo, nobody would have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? He gave us Earl, he gave us Canelo. There's really no big time fights legacy wise for him other than Jaron Boots Ennis, which he's already turned down that he don't want to do. So I mean, go do an exhibition, bro. You're almost 40 years old. Go milk the game if you can. But for guys that's 30, 31 years old, still sitting world champions, we haven't seen the fights that we want to see them in. Then that's where I take exception to it, and I have a problem with it. But if you're gonna do it, like I think Floyd went and did some wrestling before, like he went and did wrestling in WWF or whatever.
Yeah.
If Tank were to do that, like okay, step all the way away from boxing and just go appear at a wrestling event, then I think people wouldn't take it that same way. But the fact that he's doing it in his actual sport, I think that's what people have a problem with, and that's what I have a problem with. So I don't think exhibitions are the problem. I think it's people that are doing the exhibitions that are the problem. Like, let the YouTubers fight it out, bro. Let the influencers do what they do, and real boxers need to be fighting other real boxers for the sport. So that's where I'm at with it.
Okay.
Let me ask you this too. The glove size. They're gonna be fighting in sparring gloves. So their gloves gonna be 14 to 18 ounces, more than likely gonna be 16 ounces. That's double the size that Tank Davis usually puts on for the fight. What's your thoughts on that? Who does it help? Who does it hurt? What's your thoughts on that, man?
Now, it's gonna help Jake Paul, I believe, because he's bigger and he probably could fit pretty good in the glove because he's a big dude and everything. Tank Davis, it might hurt him because his power's not going to be there. The glove might fit a little big on him. I'm quite sure he's going to test him out because you get, 2 pair on the trial. And but if Tank getting them tightening and able to land some punches with some power behind it, because, you know, them gloves got a lot of padding in it. You know, them gloves got a lot of padding in it, so your punches ain't going to be as forceful, you know, as they would in like 10 ounce and 8 ounce gloves. So hopefully Tank can use his skill set and his ring IQ to stay away from them big punches. You know, so I think it helped Jay Paul. That's what
Okay. Me too, bro. I think that Tank is a smaller dude by damn near 100 pounds, right? So them gloves on being double the size, they're gonna look crazy on his hands. It's gonna look like clown shoes or some shit, clown gloves or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just bad, bro. It just like y'all are doing everything y'all can. Like I'm used to the Tank Davis I became a fan of, right? The David Benavidez that I'm a fan of, the Jesse Bam Rodriguez, the Abdullah Mason. I'm used to them going into shit trying to hurt somebody. They literally making a fight with the gloves like, yo, let's make sure don't nobody get hurt.
Yeah.
So for me, the way my mind works, KQ, is what else are y'all talking about? If y'all are like, yo, we're gonna fight in smaller gloves or bigger gloves, make this shit safe. What else are y'all talking about? Like, look, bro, we just gonna come in here, we're gonna get this money. You don't hurt me, I don't hurt you. Don't throw the right hand too hard. When you punch me to the body, take some. Like, if y'all are negotiating that, and that's part of the situation,
right?
Then what else are y'all talking about? What else is the conversation? That's why I hope that they just put a great undercard on, so we can be excited for the undercard, and I hope that thing gets over with as soon as possible. And then, for the love of God, Tank Davis either in the post-fight press conference or on the stage doing his post-fight interview announces his next fight, and it's a fight that we all want to see him fight, bro. Like that's the hope for me as a boxing fan and as a Tank Davis fan. But I think as far as who it helps and who it hurts, technically to me, KQ, I think it hurt both of them because it just further solidifies the fact that it's a clown show. That's outside the ring, right? Like outside the ring, it hurts both of them, right? Because it just makes it look like even more of a clown show. If we're talking inside the ring, then obviously it's going to help the bigger man because he's used to carrying the bigger gloves, right? The big guys, that, the heavyweights or whatever, they fighting bigger gloves anyway. So they fighting in 10 to 12 ounce gloves anyway. So going from 12 to 16, that ain't going to be bad for him. Tank spars in 16 ounce gloves, but fighting in them, a real fight, he ain't used to doing that. So if you want to get technical, it'll help Jake more than Tank. And then just skills too, KQ. Like, we know Tank is more skilled. We know he can get it off more. So if they really fighting, we know Tank will be the one hitting his ass more than Jake Paul will be hitting him. So it'll help Jake Paul because he can absorb more punishment with bigger gloves. So if we're talking inside the ring, it helped Jake Paul. But outside the ring, it hurt both of them because it make them both look like this fight is exactly what it is, a sham in a damn trash ass fight. That's where I'm at with it.
Now, did they come up with how many rounds they're gonna fight? How many rounds they're gonna go? How many minutes per round, or how?
Oh, they're gonna do. I'm hearing 10 3-minute rounds.
10 rounds. Okay. Okay. Now Tank can make that 10 rounds. But let's see Jake Paul making. So hopefully, hopefully get this done. And but you know what, Knockout, you gotta look on the bright side of this. If it is one.
Yeah, what's the bright side, KQ? Help us out this morning. What's the bright side, man?
I mean, think about it. We getting away from pay-per-view a little bit. We're going to streaming. Okay. Yeah. Now, I want to hear that shit y'all said before about KQ, you trying to let Tank off the hook. You trying to look on the positive side and shit. No. I've been saying this before this. I said, listen, streaming is what's going on right now. That's what's happening right now. And Tank can say he got a damn good case because he already did the pay-per-views. He already did the numbers. And now he can add this on to the resume, to the records he broke. He can say, man, I broke the streaming record now. I'm the first one that ever did it. So, as far as a real boxer, an active fighter, that's all I'm saying. And I ain't trying to sit there and make something bad look good. I mean, we all know it's a trash fight, but goddamn, you got to think about the other damn side of it,
Yeah. So, What and I echo those sentiments, right? What people tend to want to do, KQ, when they know that you're a fan of a fighter and that fighter does something that you disagree with, that's all they want you to talk about. Right? That's all they want you to talk about. So the only thing that people want people such as yourself and me to cover is only talk about how bad the fight is. They don't want you to cover the business implications of the fight, which is what you just touched on, right? Which is great for the sport of boxing, which is great and can move the needle. Like Canelo and Bud was great for the sport of boxing in a business perspective because they did 20 million streams. And what that does is it shows Netflix, it shows Hulu, it shows Paramount Plus, all Prime Video, it shows all these streaming services. Yo, we need to do a deal with a big time boxing match. We need to do a deal with these promoters because these people are getting more streams when they put on the good fights, or the fights people want to see. They're getting more streams than a basketball game. More people watched Canelo and Bud fight than people watched the NBA playoffs last year. The NBA playoffs peaked at like 11 million people watching it for free. Mm-hmm. They had 20 million people watching them in America, 40 million worldwide. That's going to bring in sponsors. That's going to make streaming services want to open up their budget and give deals to somebody like Top Rank, who's looking for a damn deal right now. Like you get a better chance to get a deal. You get a better chance to move the sport forward if streaming services and marketers and stuff feel like they can make money off of the sport. That's the good side to Tank and Jake. Because if Tank breaks the damn barrier, that's going to put more money in the pot for him, his opponents, his company, all of that shit. Because if they're able to do 50 million streams or do some crazy number here in America that surpasses football games and basketball games and shit, people are gonna come back to Tank Davis's team like, we want to have Tank again. Like, y'all, how much we need to put up to get this fight to happen? How much we need to put up to get that fight to happen? What can we do? And now you got a whole new market, and boxing is moving forward into the future. So that's the good shit, bro. That's the stuff that's good for the sport. And yes, Crucial Content, it's on a Friday because they're smart enough to know Saturday is goddamn college football day. Saturday in November in America, bro, that's college, especially around November. That's when they in their conference schedule.
Yeah.
It fucking around to be an Alabama-Texas game on November the 15th at nighttime. That's gonna hurt your streams because as much as people love boxing, you put a big time college football game up against a goddamn boxing match. It could get spooky for that boxing match. So very smart to have it on a Friday. But what I'm trying to get people to see, KQ, and I'll pass it back to you. What I want people to understand is two things can be true, bro. You can talk about how all the bad stuff about this fight inside the ring, right? Which is what we've done. But outside the ring, it's a damn good move by Al Heyman. It's a damn good move by Tank Davis and his management team. And it's a damn good move by Jake Paul. Because they're going to sell out the arena, so the live gate is going to be crazy. And the amount of eyeballs that are going to be on both of those gentlemen when they come to fight is going to be wild. It's going to be wild, bro. They're going to do a crazy amount of streams and a crazy amount of viewership. And now, as you said, if you're Tank Davis, you're like, yo, I sell pay-per-views. I sell live gate. People show up to watch my fights. Oh, and by the way, if you put me on free, I'm going to do tens and tens of millions of views if you put me on free TV. That's gonna make his value skyrocket through the roof. And now his opponents, guess what, KQ? All these fake opponents that's mad or whatever, now they get more money too.
Right.
Because it's more money in the pot for them. And guess what? They get more money, KQ, and they don't have to worry about selling pay-per-views.
Right.
Because now if you put, I'm telling you, bro, if after this fight, you put Tank and Lamont Roach rematch on streaming service on Netflix, you put Tank and Shakur on Netflix, they gonna be breaking Tank gonna be breaking records damn near every time he fight, bro.
Yeah.
And so I like that part of it. It's just you can't trust Tank to go do that because of this Jake Paul move. We all in wait and see mode. Is he gonna retire? Is he gonna go fight the fights that we want to see him fight? What's gonna happen next is the question. So I'm just sitting back, looking at how everybody's covering it, looking at what everyone's saying, and I like the business behind the fight. The business behind the fight is spectacular. So That's all I got. That's all I got on that, man. You got anything else on that?
Yeah. But you know what? Everybody kind of support that. That side of it. Except for Schofield, Jr., even Shakur. Even Shakur said, man, you know what? Yeah, I do that. I take that money. You know, I take that fight. But of course, Schofield, Jr., he pretty much said, no, I would have took the fight first and then go back. Listen, you got to strike when the iron's hot, baby. All right? That rematch would be there.
Schofield Jr. said that?
Yeah. He was in the car with his father. And they was answering him. This was on Mill City. And Zab Judah said, hey, wait a minute. Kid said, wait a minute. He said he wouldn't do it. He said, he said, well, look, we are fighters. You know how you talk.
Really?
Yeah, he said, we are fighters.
Oh, I'm doing some content on that today. I'm glad you put me on game on that. I gotta make a video on that.
Yeah, he said, we are fighters, and our responsibility is, we want to, be the best we can, And I'm like, you're a damn lie. You would take it too. Man, so, he want to be political correct and all that. And every fighter that spoke out about it, they said, man, he got to get his money. Go get his money. I don't blame him. Yeah, that was on Mill City. Man, that was about 3 weeks ago, man. 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still going to make something about it because why he ain't fighting Abdullah Mason then? Because he had an offer to fight Abdullah Mason.
Right.
But he fighting JoJo Diaz.
Exactly.
Nah, bro. I don't buy that. I don't buy that, Kid Austin. You had an offer to fight JoJo Abdullah Mason. You ducked that shit. And you pretended, I don't know what's wrong with him. What was his illness? Why he couldn't fight Shakur? What happened?
They don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I ain't trying to hear that. Sit down somewhere.
Yeah.
I want to see if I can share my screen with you, KQ. I want to show you something.
Okay.
Let me show you this real quick.
Okay.
See if this works. Yeah, this works. There we go. I think. Is it showing?
Yeah, it's down there. I might have to bring it up myself, add it to the stage.
Yeah, you got it. All right, let me show you this, man. So this is Shakur Stevenson. They asked him about Team Alifu, and you would think before I play it, you would think he's saying, "Oh yeah, we fighting next. I want to fight Team Alifu. That's my next fight." He talking about he want to get his hands healed before he fight him. So we may not be getting. Yeah, we might. Yeah, hey man, listen, I'm just gonna play it for you, okay? All right now. People I was told this was a done deal.
You know what I said? I told them it was a done deal.
Yeah, people, I'm just gonna play this and then I'm gonna let you tell me what you think, man.
Asked the talks about you and Teofimo Lopez. Is that something that's really going to happen in January?
Yeah, Teo, my son. I'm a son of him. Teo's a hell of a fighter. I can't wait for the fight to happen, but I can't wait to show everybody that there's levels to the shit.
Do you really want to wait all the way to January, February?
I don't want to, but with the way that my hands work, I kind of feel as though the smarter route will be to make sure that my hands is 100%.
We would rather that because that beautiful performance that you had, we want to see that again.
Exactly.
We want to see a good performance again. If you got to wait till January, February, then go ahead.
And it's a very interesting fight because Teo is a guy who's kind of similar to me. He wants this. Like, it's not just pretend. There's a lot of guys out here that's pretending and thinking that, they want the clout, the fame, and all the stuff that come with it, but they don't want greatness. And I think Teo is one of them guys that want greatness also. So
no, he won't. He crazy as hell.
All right, so he wants to wait for his hands to be fully healthy, and he's gonna be trying to fight Team Alifu in January or February. What do you think of What do you think of those comments, man? I'll let you take it away. What do you think of what Shakur had to say there?
Well, first of all, like Kenny Allen said, like a couple other trainers said, what's his name? The bread man. Teo has sometimes mental issues, and he's not gonna really go through with this fight. That's just the way they believe it. That's why they look at it like that. Now, Shakur, your hands is messed up because you were trying to do something that you don't do. You were trying to do something to please Turkey. So Turkey really kind of messed up your hands because you need Turkey to really make you relevant. Just like that thumbnail I put up. If he didn't have Turkey, he wouldn't be relevant at all. So besides fighting somebody else, you're going to go up to 140 and fight Teo. And you think that's going to make you great? You think he want to be great? No, he want to be popular. He want to be known. He want to have a lot of money. That's what he want. That's all it is. Everybody, and I'm not a Tank fan, fanboy, nothing like that. It's just that I see what everyone is trying to get to now. So at first, everybody, I want the belts. I wanted the legacy. I want the Hall of Fame career. But now, it's always wait with Shakur Stevenson. It's always you gotta wait. And then knockout, he always saying what he gonna do. Just a few minutes ago, he said, I'm gonna son him. Right? Dude, stop saying what you gonna do. Because you end up not doing it. You end up not doing, man, I'm gonna knock him out. Man, I'm a man. Watch me. It's level to this. Yeah, but what level you on? That's the thing about it. And that's why a lot of fans don't believe it and always give him a hard time, because he always says something what he gonna do and go in there and do the totally opposite.
Yeah.
All defense and no offense. And that's just the way it is. So, I mean, come on. That's all I got on here. Shit.
I think that I don't trust Teofimo to take the fight, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not like if I'm Shakur Stevenson and Riyadh season in Turkey, who he's clearly signed to, who he didn't explore free agency at all, which that's a whole nother.
I thought he gonna go all through the boxing went all different divisions, promotion companies and fight everybody.
He didn't do that. He committed to staying with Turkey a week after the fight. That's what Turkey said when Turkey did the Ring magazine interview. So he never explored free agency, yet somehow other fighters would be blamed for not fighting him when he already committed himself to Turkey and fighting under Turkey. But y'all do what y'all want, active squad. You know what I mean? And half of y'all ain't even Shakur fans. Y'all just like Bud, and y'all see Bud with Shakur, so now you like Shakur. Whatever.
One more thing. And Shakur, you too damn old. You got a daughter and you got a wife. You too damn old to have a mentor. All right? Stop acting like you need Bud to tell you what to do.
Right? I don't really think he's too old to have a mentor. He too old to act like he got to do everything Bud do, bro. From the way that he tried to handle his business to the way he tried to get his quote unquote big fight done. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so many. It's just like, I want to be Bud Crawford Jr. Like, just change your name. Change your name to Shakur Bud Crawford Stevenson, bro. Like, you've been looking for a nickname. Like, there you go. That's your nickname, bro. Shakur Bud Crawford Stevenson, bro. Like, he's trying to do everything that Bud did with Earl, Shakur's trying to do with Tank, bro. Now you can see, like, take away leverage, make the A side not mean nothing, use somebody to leverage Tank so he can get as much money out the sit. Like, you can see it clear as day what he's trying to do, bro. It's Bud Crawford Jr. type shit. But that's that. But anyway, what I was saying was, this fight right here, this specific fight, I think Teofimo is somebody that you can't trust. So if you Shakur Stevenson, you got to have a bag up plan, bro. You got to have a Jermaine Ortiz in the tuck. You got to have somebody at 130. You got to have something in the tuck, man, because Teofimo is someone that always pulls out of negotiations, always pulls out of fights, always acts like he wants to fight somebody and then he doesn't fight him. Furthermore, you got Top Rank that you got to worry about, right? I'm going to keep saying this. Top Rank has Keyshawn Davis. They're putting Keyshawn Davis number 1 in the WBO at 140 pounds. If you were Bob Arum, you would rather Teofimo, you'd rather him lose to Keyshawn if he's going to lose to anybody. You don't want him to lose to Shakur Stevenson, and Shakur Stevenson is not signed to you, because now you just lost your only belt in the 140-pound division. If you were in the business of boxing for a long time like Bob Arum, you want to lose belts to two people. You want your fighter to lose a belt to somebody else that's your fighter so you can still have a belt, or you want them to lose a belt to somebody that's their biggest fight. That's the biggest name. That's gonna get them the most amount of money. So if Team Alifu is gonna be fighting in a tough fight against a Black American fighter, I would believe that with Top Rank, they would prefer it to be either Keyshawn Davis or Tank Davis.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it just doesn't make sense for them to have Team Alifu and let them lose to Shakur, and Shakur is over there doing free agent stuff, signing the re-hire season, doing whatever the hell he is doing with his career, bro. That just don't make sense. So I don't think Team Alifu is gonna go through with the fight. Hopefully it gets announced, and he does, because it's a really good fight. The only thing I don't like about the fight, KQ, and I haven't heard your thoughts on this, I don't like that Shakur is trying to play tag team championship. Let me get the belt for my brother so he can get the belt type shit. Like, he literally wants to get the belt and drop it so Keyshawn Davis can get the belt. I don't like that shit. If you're gonna go get the belt, then you should be fighting with that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Right.
But if you getting the belt just so Keyshawn could have an easier fight to get the belt him damn self, I'm not rocking with that, bro. I'm not rocking with that tag team championship shit, man.
Yeah.
Like I can't do it. So for that aspect, that's the only part I don't like about it from Shakur's point of view. But I just doubt Team Alifu's really gonna get in the ring with Shakur Stevenson. I just don't see it. They gotta announce that fight. I gotta see it get announced. I gotta see them do press conferences. Then I'll be on board with it. But right now, I have my doubts as to whether or not Team Alifu will take it. He didn't take the Devin Haney fight. Devin Haney didn't take the fight with him. He didn't take the Jaron Boots Ennis fight. He didn't take the he's been turning down offer after offer after offer from Turkey Al-Sheikh. So I don't know why they come to the table and he take the fight this time. I just don't believe it, bro.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. And you know what, knockout Teo and Shakur, it's going to be a boring fight in a way where I can see, because they both are counter punchers.
Mm-hmm.
Both are counter punchers, and that's going to make it, ain't nobody going to really come forward, and
nobody gonna be first. You're right. Yeah. Nobody gonna be first. Yeah. They're gonna be looking in the mirror and shit, just looking at each other, waiting to try to counter somebody. Yeah, it's a boring fight. Two things can be true, right? It's a really good fight because they're two of the best at what they do, but it's gonna be their styles or whatever, the way that they fight. It's gonna be a boring ass fight for sure.
Right. Exactly. So that's why Oscar told Turkey, look, you ain't got no matchmakers over there. That's a horrible match, and now Top Rank, yes, I will give it to them. They do have great matchmakers over there, but this fight is not good. This is not a good match for on Teo or on Shakur. So Shakur, what happened to about being great? What happened about being great? Eddie is really, 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 really tearing these fighters down, bringing these fighters' careers down. I was looking at the press conference you just, not that one. The one on the zone with Connor Bean and Chris Eubanks. That was a clown show. And Eubanks Jr. really told Eddie, all you're doing is taking these guys hard-earned money. That's all it is. Eddie is a terrible trainer. Promoter. Look at Booth. Booth should have been way past what he has now. Booth should be a star. He should be a star. He should be commanding 154. But look, he got Eddie. Then he finna fight somebody named Limo or whatever. Right? Who the hell is that? Who is that? So these are the type of fighters, and what's going to happen to him is going to definitely happen to, like, Demetrius Andrade. The same way it's going to happen to him. A good fighter is going down the drain. So, I'm sorry. Go ahead now.
No, you're right, man. Like, they got now, Boots Ennis is uniquely positioned. He's like top 2 or 3 in every sanctioning body right now. Hopefully they can get him a fight. Hopefully he can do what it takes to get Boots a fight. I just don't I don't trust Eddie, kind of like you. Like he struggled to get Boots in his fights in the past at 147 pounds. He couldn't get the Brian Norman Jr. fight to the finish line. Couldn't get the Mario Barrios fight to the finish line. They finally were able to get the Stanley Onis fight. Then he gets up to 154, and it's kind of the same thing, right? They can't get the Virgil fight through the finish line. The Rashidi Ellis fight falls through. Josh Kelly leaves him at the altar. It's just time and time again, Eddie Hearn can't seem to get fights for Jaron Boots Ennis. So we'll see what happens in 2026. Maybe they got to get a mandatory call. Maybe they can petition some sanctioning bodies, but the top 1 or 2 in the WBC, the IBF, top 1 or 2 everywhere that you look at 154 pounds. Hopefully that can lead to them getting one of these big fights, because Jaron Boussin's talent right now has been since he's been with Eddie Hearn. He fought Karen, he fought David Avanesian, he fought Imonta Stanionis, and now he's fighting Hughes Limo. That's just not good, bro. Yeah, that's just not. I mean, it's just not good. Like when you the only person is Stanionis, Avanesian, Karen for a second time, Stanionis, and now Hughes Limo. Like, what's the point of being signed to him? If these are the fights he gonna get you, bro. Absolute trash. So that's what I got on the boots in is anything. I think you spot on, bro. I think you're right.
Okay. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, all right? I'll show you love by hitting the like button. Well, I think we got about 76 likes, all right? We got over 100 people in the building, all right? And show your love to Knockout in the Cash App, and also we in the Cash App too. All right, I'm in the Cash App.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So I wanna say something, and then I want to talk about this fighter, because I'm probably gonna get some flack in the chat about this, but this is what I believe. Gabriella Fondora got the stoppage last night.
Yeah.
I believe when it's all said and done, Gabriella Fondora will have a better career than Claressa Shields. What do you think of her performance? And for me saying that, am I crazy? What do you think, man?
No, because Gabriella and my guy Samson, they position her just right. She's a small young lady, and she had more to climb and get to be a star than Claressa Shields did. Claressa Shields came in at a higher weight class, and now she don't have nowhere to go. Now, Gabriella Fondora, like she said, it's nothing for her to make weight. She said she was eating all during training camp, no problem. But one thing about it is she's humble, as Eugene said in the chat. She's humble. She's very well respected, and she has a calm personality, and she's sellable. People want to see her fight because she can fight. She mix it up, and then she can box you also. So I think that they position her just right. She's undisputed. She's the youngest undisputed champion right now in the sport of boxing, men and women. But if you want to say Devin Haney on the man side, okay. But I say all of boxing. So they position her just right, and she's off to a damn good start. Knockout, she's only 22 years of age.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. And she let her hand, she don't look like it, but she is a dog. Yeah, it's something about them Honduras where they don't have a problem making weight. They don't have a problem of fighting on the inside. They tall, they got the reach, but they prefer to, fight on the inside. So they got a younger sister coming up there. So I like what I see. And I think Claressa Shields was a little bit too heavy. She was trying to do too much by running over to PFL, and then she come back. And it just that she started off in a bigger weight class anyway, and she kept running through it till now. She can't go nowhere else but down. So I think, and you're not tripping. I think Gabriella is going to conquer the smaller weight classes, and as she grow, she's going to go and move up, not fast but slow, and marinate that winner and all that. So that's what I see. Not taking nothing away from Claressa, because she did what she did when she did it. Same with Ali, but still in all, Fondora, she's young, and now she can. The sky's the limit for her. Put it that way.
Yeah, to me, it could be similar, in my opinion, because people are trying to have this conversation, but I don't see why. I think it's disrespectful. It could be like the Floyd Mayweather Bud Crawford conversation, in my opinion. This is what I mean by that, to where Bud did something special, but Floyd did so much more and fought so much more competition to where it's not even a conversation in my book. You got to give Floyd the edge, but people are like, yo, but the eye test with Bud Crawford. I think Gabriella Fondora has an opportunity for people to be like, yo, the eye test with Claressa Shields, but because of the weight classes that Gabriella Fondora is going to go through, She has an opportunity to be so much more accomplished and fight so many more champions to where it's it's like we could legit be looking at a 5-6 time undisputed champion, bro. Like some shit that you never seen because the way she's at 112. Keep in mind, she's 5'10 with a 71-inch arm reach. The girl she was fighting last night was like 5'2 with like a 62-inch arm reach. So she has advantages that Clarissa just not gonna have, and she gonna punch, and she can really fight, and she hits hard. So she's putting on performances and getting stoppages. She's at 112. That's one weight class. She got 115, 118, 122, 126, 130 before she sees somebody that might be close to her size, bro.
Right.
Real talk, she got 6 weight classes. 6 weight classes she can go through before before she even sees somebody close to her size, bro. Until then, it's gonna be 5'2", 5'3", 5'4" chicks with 62-inch arm reaches while she just sitting back there with that long ass jab and that mean ass straight left hand and just messing girls up. Pop, 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 pop. Like just working them, bro. That's why I say what I say, because we could be looking up in 4 or 5 years and be like, 4-time undisputed champion Gabriella Fondora moving up to 126. Like she gonna be at featherweight after about 4 or 5 divisions. We're gonna be like, she was undisputed at 112, unified at 115, undisputed again at 118, undisputed again at 122, and now she's moving up to featherweight, and she's gonna be 28 years old.
Yeah, she came in 110 last night, you know.
Bro. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be these girls got some butt whoopings coming to them from that young lady, man. She got all the advantages, and then I'll pass it back to you. She got all the advantages of her brother Sebastian Fondora, except for her jab is better than his, her eyesight is better than his, her feet is better than his.
Yeah,
she's him, but a whole lot better. Fighting against, no disrespect to the women's game, but fighting against a level of competition that pales in comparison to what he got to go up against. And you see what he's doing to people right now. Like the women's boxing, the women's boxers are not nearly as good as what Sebastian Fondora is going up against. She about to be eating people up, and she on the. I'm telling y'all right now, she got 3 KOs in a row. Okay, y'all better start picking her by stoppage, bro. Start picking her by stoppage. She about to be stopping everything moving in the near future. Watch what I tell you. Put on your card by stoppage. This is the 3rd fight in a row she made me come up because she's stopping all these girls. They just get hit too easy. They come straight forward. They don't know how to break distance. They feet is trash, and she just teeing off on their ass, man. Teeing off on them. She is a problem, and she may. Yeah. I'm not saying most definitely, KQ. She may go down as the most decorated women's fighter of all time because she has an opportunity to do what Serrano did, going through all the weight classes, but unifying at the same time. So she can be a mixture of Amanda Serrano and Clarissa Shields, where Serrano has all the divisions, Clarissa Shields did all those undisputeds. Gabriella Fondora has an opportunity to do both, bro.
Yeah.
To do both. She can go down as the greatest women's fighter of all time if she keep doing what she's doing, bro.
Yeah. And she can box too, and she got a great right hook and straight left. Last night, what's her name? Kabiti? I forgot her name.
Kubicki, yeah.
She tried and tried, you know. She give her A for effort, right? She tried to get up, she tried to make it an ugly fight, and of course, Fondora, hey, she gained to do an ugly fight too, and then she just couldn't get through that jab. That straight left was right in her forehead all night. You know, I mean, she was trying to come in and pow, you know. So and she got a right hook too. I mean, she's starting to hit harder now. She's starting to sit down on her punches now, you know. So I mean,
yeah, I don't know what her and her brother on. They both look like they punching harder than they used to, bro.
yeah. Now
They might need to be investigated. What, they got a taco truck by their house or something?
Shit, I don't know.
They got that Canelo taco truck by their house or something, man. They on that snack. What's going on over there, man?
Somebody asked, is she on snack? No, they not on snack. They said they don't need that, and so they think they said they don't need that. They can that's natural power they have. They don't have no problem with weight. She eats, during training camp and stuff. What she wants, she said. I'm like, okay, I don't know what it is then, but yeah. So I hope she's not on snack, but then
all I know is her and her brother. They had a little bit of power or whatever. But these last 3 or 4 fights, Sebastian Fondora been cutting dudes up, disfiguring their face. He been busting people's nose up. He been whooping people. Same for her. She was cool. You know what I'm saying? She was straight. But now these girls, they just look like when she hit them, they just wither away. Like they just like, oh my God, it hurts so bad.
Yeah, they tall and statue, but they just don't look like they don't have no big muscles or nothing like that. And they still be cutting you and busting your eye up and everything. Look how Lugan look. He look like a damn monster. When him and Sebastian fought. I mean, he was He was running that motor, but uppercuts all day long. But that's all I got on her.
Yeah. And then the other fight that we got to cover too. The minimum weight. Oscar Collazo, it still amazes me how grown men can fight at 105 pounds, man. But he defended his title last night, got the stoppage and shit. I don't like 105 pounds, bro. Like that's a wild weight class. That dude. And when I do the predictions, KQ, and I'm reading the box record or whatever, and be like, yeah, Oscar Collazo, 5'1" with a 62-inch arm reach. I'm like, damn, boy. My son bigger than you, and he's little. But what you got on that fight, man? He was able to dispatch Jason Vason is the dude's name. He was able to get rid of him in that fight. That was the main event on the Golden Boy card last night. What's your thoughts on that, man?
Man, listen, Jason, Collazo, I've seen him fight many times, and the young guy is technical sound. He's fundamentally sound. He keeps the high guard. He's very defensive responsible. He keeps the high guard until he get ready to come in. He will stand in front of you. He ain't going to stand on the side of you. He's not going to try to throw on the side of you. He's going to go right back and reset in front of you. He's going to let his hands go. And then, of course, Jason Vason, he was pretty much strong last night. I saw, he was strong, and he hit Collazo with a lot of body shots. And Collazo felt that. And he was getting stronger as the round went on. Now, this is where the controversy came in last night. After the fight, they had 7 people in his corner, Basin, and they wanted to stop the fight the round before. And, of course, only one person, the second chief, can stop the fight. And, of course, they were debating, and they went on and let him go back out there. And then, of course, Collazo started sitting down on them punches, baby. He started gathering Charlie against the ropes, and started working on that eye again. And then all of a sudden, they stopped the fight. He wasn't in trouble. I mean, the referee was all the way across the ring. He let him fight. No, he wasn't in trouble. He was fighting back. And see, this is the problem I have, knockout. Referees, don't stop the fight if the fighter is punching back. Now, if a fighter can't punch back and they're in trouble, okay, then stop it. But if they can protect themselves and they swing it back, why stop it? The same way with the corner. I don't know what y'all trying to do, baby the dude or what, but he was throwing too. He was laying some leather on Collazo. And Collazo, like I said, he's short, and they both were short. And I think Vason was from the Philippines, if I'm not mistaken. No, was it? Yeah. I think he was from the Philippines. But still, Basin did what he had to do, and he was sucking them body shots in there, and he couldn't get to the head because he had the high guard up all the time. So he was just, bam, going downstairs. And these guys, now, where they look on TV, like I saw Keith Thurman in person. Keith Thurman is short, real short. in person. He don't look like it, but they are short. And and of course Collazo, he's short. You know, you gotta look down at him. That's how little he is. You know, but good fighter. Now I'm gonna say this knockout. I don't know if you noticed, but a lot of Puerto Rican fighters, they always wait a while before they leave the amateur ranks. They always was great boxers, not brawlers, but boxers. Now they're starting to mix it up. They fighting like Americans now. Now they want to brawl. They don't want to sit back and box you. They want to get in there and get dirty and rough and tough. You know, that Cuban style is pretty much obsolete.
Them islands, Puerto Rico, Cuba, Dominican Republic, they all they flipped.
Right.
I think Puerto Ricans, they always bought the thunder. Felix Trinidad, Miguel Cotto, they always kind of had that boxer puncher aggressive style. The Dominicans though, and the Cubans though, they starting to get real aggressive with them boxing skills and get real. They throwing real power, sitting down on their shots. It's just making the sport better in my opinion. But I got some bad news for you, KQ. The days of Diego Corrales and his comeback stoppages that he got against Jose Luis Castillo. Remember when he got knocked down twice in that 10th round, but he came back and he stopped Jose Luis Castillo?
Yeah.
Those days are over, man. These refs ain't letting that shit go no more where you get to come back and fight no more. You won't get to see stuff like that no more, man. When a dude is hurt or just look a little bit compromised, like Jason Vason did, they stopping the fight nowadays, man. So I know what you're missing. I know what you want fighters to have the opportunity to do, but that's over with, man. You might as well get that up old school. That shit, you might well get that up old time. That shit's over with.
Man, I mean, you brought up a good fight. Cause Gabriella got knocked down, spit out the mouthpiece, you know, the battle.
Yeah.
And he came back, and next thing you know, man, he knocked Castillo against the road. His head was like a rag doll. Wow.
Yeah. But in this fight right here, that wouldn't have happened because Diego Corrales got knocked down 2 times in the same round before he did that.
Man, yeah.
So you ain't gonna get to see that no more. You might well give that up, brother. You fighting for something that's gone, brother. You fighting for something that's gone, man.
You know, it's a shame, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's over with. But I did want to say this. I seen somebody in your chat. I believe his name is Trust the Process. He said, I don't watch anybody under 130 pounds. Trust the process. You need to start because you're missing out. You said you only watch Monster. You missing out on Jesse Bam Rodriguez and you missing out on Junto Nakatani, brother. You might want to check them out. If you might want to make an exception. If you don't make an exception for nobody else under 122 pounds or under 130 pounds, and you said 130, bro, you need to watch Rafael Espinoza at featherweight. Junto is at 118. And Jesse Bam Rodriguez is at 115. You tripping. You need to watch. You need to watch some people. You know what I mean? You need to watch them. You need to watch them little dudes fight. Them boys be throwing leather up in there. But I thought Oscar Collazo did enough to win. We talked about it a little bit backstage, KQ, where I think that he was probably on his way to getting the stoppage anyway, because he was starting to really kind of turn up on Jason Vason. He was working the body well with the straight left down to the body. He was starting to catch him more and more. Jason Vason was on his bicycle a lot, trying to survive or whatever. But as you said, he was throwing back. That wasn't the right stoppage for the time, in my opinion. But we can't really get mad at the ref because, as you said, the corner, they had 20 people in the corner. Somebody throwing the towel. That's Jason Vason's fault. Why you got 30 people in your corner?
Right.
What's going on? Like, and I seen somebody make the joke in the chat. I hope some of them were there for free. Because if you got to give everybody a cut, you're going to go home with $5. You the main event. You fought on the main event Golden Boy card, and you about to go home with $5 and a pack of cigarettes. Yeah. Because you got 25 people in your corner and shit. Like, that's your fault. You don't need that many people. Yeah. This man got a jab coach, a straight right coach, a left hook coach, a right hook coach, a uppercut coach, a defense coach, a strength and conditioning coach, a heavy bag coach, a speed bag coach. He got a coach for everything you can do in boxing.
Exactly. Just like Bud Crawford had 3 trainers. You know, he had 3 trainers. You know, Bo Mac, Red, and somebody else. then here goes Shakur. He got Jay Prince as a manager and promoter with Bob Aaron. Look, you don't need all that. That's why, you need more money because, you're giving it all away. You're breaking it, you got to give the cut man something. I think Floyd used to give him like 2% or 3%, and I mean, but now I think they alternating cut mans now. Just like doing referees. They're alternating referees in the fights now, on the cards. So I think you see what's his name? The cut man, good cut man too.
Stitch.
Stitch. Yeah. Stitch is in a lot of people corner now, so they kind of like alternate, both one, so yeah. But yeah, man, them days, just about gone, so but okay, well, okay, I'm through with that. So what else you got knockout?
Let me find, you got a topic you want to bring to the table? Because I need to find something. I want to show you something while I'm looking it up. What else you got, man?
I just want to talk about this real fast. All right, Adrian the Problem Broner. Okay, he was on the show called It Is What It Is.
Oh, now, Adrian Broner,
he was lit. Okay, and I showed it on my live. And we pretty much, clowning Adrian Broner. But that's Adrian Broner all the time. We've been seeing him going through that for the last 5 or 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then it dawned on me. They did that on purpose. Cameron did that on purpose because they knew he was drunk. They knew he was loaded. And AB, when I went back and looked at it, he said, man, I didn't even know I was coming on here. Man, that's cool, right? But AB, he sat there and he didn't say nothing like under her skirt or nothing like that. He just said, oh, you look so nice. You look so good. I didn't know you was that good looking, this and that. So Cameron trying to, talk about the welterweight division. And, and Adrian Broner still, messing with the old girl. But now this is where they're looking for ratings at, views. See, even the professionals are doing slick shit, right? And he didn't have to do AB like that, right? He made him look like a crackhead because he said, look here, man, they already paid him to come on the show. And then you're going to sit there and pull out your little bag and count out whatever he's counting out. And then, man, look, I'm going to give you this for your time. And then Adrian Broner still talking. That's why I love you, Cam. Yeah, my man. That's why you my nigga. Right? I said, hey. I mean, AB, man, the dude is playing you. Right? They wanted the ratings. You know what?
That's that Harlem, New York. He definitely did. You ain't lying. Keep going. You cooking.
Yeah. And then, of course, Cameron, he gets up, he count out the little money, all right? Here, man, I'm gonna pay you for your time, like AB, yeah, he might be broke or whatever, but I'm quite sure he know how to make money. He can get money on talk shows, whatever. Man, you treated him like a nobody. You treated him like a crackhead. You gave him money to go get a bag. That's all you did. You gave him money to go get another. That's how you treated him. That's how he looked. You was wrong for that, dude. You was wrong for that. That was not but a setup.
Because if it was really about the platform, as much partying and drinking as you've been around as a rapper or just as a grown man, we all been there. Those of us that drink, I ain't saying everybody drink and stuff like that, but you knew he was drunk before y'all turned the cameras on.
Yes.
So if it was about your platform and it was about you trying to shine your platform in a good light, you wouldn't have had nobody drunk on your platform anyway, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
You would have said, oh man, you showed up here drunk or whatever, man. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? We'll have you next time. AB, sober up. We'll catch you next time. But nah, that was a play that y'all ran on that man, bro. Now AB was out of pocket. He was disrespectful. He was, but when you drunk and belligerent, people know that. So people separate from you. Your brothers and sisters or whatever get you home, and then you get on down or whatever. But for Cam and Mace, man, y'all knew that man was drunk.
Right.
Y'all knew that. Y'all knew what that was, man. And then y'all still had that man up there, and then try to shit on him on the way out the door. Like that shit crazy, bro. And then like you just so happen to have your money right there.
Right.
You just so happen to have your money right there, and then if you're gonna pay him for his time or whatever, like I ain't stupid, right? This how you know he's stunting, because I went back and watched it a few times too, KQ. They had the money in the band, right? The money's in the band. When the money's in the band, that means it's already counted up.
Right.
So what you need, if you're gonna pay him anyway, what you need to take it out the band for, if it's already counted up, and then try to count it on camera or whatever. I'm gonna pay you for your time, you know. Like, bro, you stunting. Like, ain't nobody stupid, bro. And then I see people all over the internet for, oh, great job, Cam. That's how you do it, Cam. Respecting the workplace, Cam. I'm so glad Cam did. Man, Cam set that up just for y'all to say that.
Right. There you go.
So he can have a viral moment and shit. Because it's football season, right? Cam Newton is starting to get popping. Ryan Clark got his podcast going on. ESPN is popping because of football. And It Is What It Is podcast needed some viral viewership. So they figured out a way to get some viral viewership going. Ain't nobody stupid, bro. Ain't nobody dumb. The money already counted. That means you already knew how much it was. What you doing all this shit in front of the camera for? Because you stunting.
And then you're going to get passing to your assistant or whatever, say, man, get this to him, man, and tell him, man, I'll catch up when I give him a call or whatever. You know, you're going to get up, take the microphone off, and then walk his ass out the door like he getting kicked out of a club or something. Man, I wasn't feeling that knockout. I wasn't. I don't like, you know, I'm not a big Adrian Broner fan or something, you know, but
neither am I.
You don't do nobody like that. You don't do nobody like that.
I mean, to me, the reason I'm saying what I'm saying, bro, is because to me that's like bullying, bro.
Yeah.
To me, that's like bullying. And why I say that is when somebody's inebriated like that, bro. And yes, AB is sick. He needs to go get help. I'm not making excuses for his behavior or whatever. But as you the sober one, if you know that and you running the show, I never had, like, if you came by my platform and you was drunk, KQ, or something like that, I just put you backstage, man. You know what I'm saying? If I've seen you, you know, when you tired and you don't do that no more, so this ain't no shot or whatever. When you real tired or whatever, I've seen you like fall asleep on stream, and I'll call you on the phone. Say, bro, you still on your live stream. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking out for you, bro. I'm gonna try to make sure I look out for you. I'm not gonna have you looking crazy or looking bad. They had that man looking crazy, bro.
I probably put your ass in a minute if I'm tired. Y'all know that, right?
yeah, I know, but you know, I've called you on the phone, like, say, bro, get off the live stream. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna look out for you, bro. Right. They played that man, dog. Yeah. They literally played him. So I'm not rocking with that at all, bro. Like that's the wrong thing to do. That's bullying to me, because the reason I call it bullying too, not only that, because they know that they knew he was drunk. I call it bullying because if he was sober, you wouldn't have tried to do that to him. If he was real AB, sober, even right now, like not the one that was in his 20s, but right now, if he was sober, in his right mind, and he was behaving that way, and you knew he was sober, you wouldn't try to do him like that, bro. No, you wouldn't walk up on him like that, trying to do that man like that, because you were scared he might punch you in your mouth, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Yeah. Ain't nothing you can do about it. So I wasn't liking that, bro. I didn't like how they made that man look. You should have never had him on camera. This is the second time. It was another interview that AB was on where they had him on camera while he was drunk, and he be like, bro, stop putting these people on camera that clearly got issues and shit for likes and views, man. That shit is crazy to me, bro.
Right. You know, I didn't like that, and we know AB got some issues, and he got to deal with them. You know, can't nobody deal with him but him. And but don't clown him like that, you know. And I just wasn't feeling that. And like you say, you'll call me, you know. For now, we had a show called OG Boxing Talk, and you know, I take care of my parents and stuff like that, or I might go out playing cards. And I was tired that day, but now put me backstage until I was got myself together. You know, he did stuff like that. You know, you would give me a call and KQ, man, wake your ass up or something, right? And
get off the stream, man. You over there? Get off your stream.
or open the LD, or somebody say, man, KQ, go ahead and shut it down. You know. And so that, you know, that's what you do. That's what real guys do. That's what real G's do, man. You don't play nobody like that, man.
Yeah, nah, laughing at them and stuff. Like, hey, man, And then gonna tell him, yeah, you can wait for us outside though. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta go. You can wait for us outside. You clearly ain't that mad. Right. He clearly didn't mess up your show that bad. He did exactly what you bought him there for. Cause why you want to talk to him outside after? Why y'all cool? Nah, bro. Ain't no way. They try to play that, man. I gotta show you one more thing before we go. I don't know if you had an opportunity to see this. Let me put this on the screen. Let me show you. You know, I got my new computer, so I can share stuff good now. You know, we the upgrade.
New computer? Yeah, new computer.
Yeah, we the upgrade a little bit, man. Put that up on the screen. I want to play this for you, man.
Oh, okay. Is it Windows 11?
Yeah, I got the it's like a Surface. It's like a Surface 7, 8. It's like the new Microsoft Surface or something. That shit fire, you know.
Your ass ain't going out today. Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah. No, me and Miss KO going out today, as a matter of fact. That's why I got my shit on. We going to watch the game at the bar, man. But look, let me and then when you get a chance to I was gonna tell you for VA Bella Buttes and Jupe and Dundrick, they real good people, man. They real good people. If you want to give them a wrench, they come over here from my channel, man. They rock with you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, if you want to wrench those 3 up, bro, they real ones. They support heavy, man. But let me play this for you. So I want to lay the ground. You got Dundrick them.
Yeah.
You got Jupe and VA Bella Buttes. They follow my channel real heavy, and they come around here a lot too. To support you. They rocking with you. So
cool.
For sure.
I got y'all.
I gotta set the stage because I don't know if you've seen this or not. So, do you remember where there was a time for Devin Haney fans, where if you was cool with Ryan Garcia, if you interviewed Ryan Garcia, remember you a coon, you a sellout, and you not sticking up to the black code, right?
Right, like Najee.
Yeah, like Najee, like Cigar Talk. Yeah, remember you're a coon, you a sellout, all that stuff. Well, this is Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney at the Terrence Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez fight. I want to play this for you.
You taught me how to play by guard, remember?
Oh my God! Wait a minute. Devin said he was mad at Najee for getting Ryan on his show, but why you dapping him up?
Yeah. I'm gonna let it go again. Here you go.
You taught me how to play by guard, remember?
Yeah. So I want you to notice if you go around, that happened last week. If you go around, you won't see anybody that supports Devin Haney as a content creator. They didn't see that, KQ, because they didn't talk about that.
Oh, I'm gonna talk about it.
they didn't talk about that. That didn't get any conversation. Did you see that before I showed it to you?
No, I never seen that before.
You didn't see that?
No.
So you put me on the Schofield and Abdullah Mason stuff, and I just put you on something. Yeah, that was last week.
Wow.
Remember, so keep in mind, you got people that call fighters a monkey, call them a monkey and a sellout and an ape for doing the same thing. You got Devin, if you interview Ryan Garcia, then you a sellout. But I get to be cool with him. I get to shake his hand and reminisce with him or whatever.
Wow, man.
So I just want to ask you a question. Is Devin Haney a sellout? Is he a coon? Is he like what are you doing? What are you doing with that information, KQ? That's what I want to ask you. I've been talking about the shit cooking their ass all week long. Man. So I'm gonna give you an opportunity to spend the rest of the show talking about that shit. What did you think of that, man, when you watched that?
Well, in according to their standards, he's a coon. He's a sellout. According to y'all standards, all right? Now, according to Devin's standards, he called Najee a sellout. So you calling yourself one. Because you sitting up there dapping up, or you scared of him. Most guys, they'll talk that ish online, but when you see them in person, they it was hey man. What's up, man? How you doing? Right? But they forgot all about the coon stuff and things like that. You tried to sue the man. The man threw you all over the ring, and he was dirty. So oh man, you friends now? Oh my God. I mean, you can't write this shit. I can't wait.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Bro.
I mean, dude, man.
So you got Bill Haney. glazing Floyd Mayweather, being complimenting Floyd Mayweather after Floyd Mayweather helped Ryan Garcia miss weight on purpose and basically tried to shit on Bill on that Instagram live. And now you got Devin Haney after Ryan Garcia cheated him with the Ostarine hooks and the missing weight on purpose and all the crazy antics or whatever. Now they cool again. They talking about baccarat and they was at the casino and shit. They, you know what I'm saying? But if Brian Norman Jr. in your face, your security try to take his shirt off.
Oh man,
I'm just saying, I'm just bringing you the information so you can do what you want to do with it, man. I didn't know if you had seen it or not, man.
You know, these guys self-proclaim themselves to be this and that. Bill, you're not 50-0 in this ring. You've been a loser. You know, I mean, come on. And then, damn it, I mean, stop it, dude. You're not the face of boxing. You're not Thanos. You know, you're just a guy that looking for money and a payout. Because you can't go nowhere else. Because you burned your bridges. And now, Najee, you know, you should apologize to him. Have you apologized to him? Did he say, hey, I'm sorry, man? No, he didn't. But since 78 in the LBC, all them, they Devin Haney fanboys. So they don't want to talk about it. So guess what? KQ going to talk about it tomorrow. How about that? All right? Tell me how you
snap.
Tell me how you feel about it, right? And I'm going to say, yeah, you the LBC. All you guys over there, Drew Titan, all you shit starter, Drew Titan. You know who he is. I've been through that shit, right? You too, Drew Titan. You a shit starter, right? You know, so tell me how you feel about it. You too, 78 with your gout in your foot, right? Limping, all right? Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it real good, goddamn it. So y'all gonna get mad at me tomorrow, right? Y'all gonna get mad at me tomorrow. So y'all know I don't play that, all right? Yeah, so Leo States, what's going on, man? I appreciate you in that $10 holler in that super chat, brother. Much respect to both channels. Always keeping it real. Salute. Man, salute to you, brother, for showing love. All right. Yes, sir. And we got my man Marquis up in here. All right, with the $2 holla. Yes, sir. 5-stick game, stand up. All right. Yes, sir. And let me see. I think that's okay. That's it. Okay. All right, that is all we got. Yes, sir. Don't talk about my foot. Oh yeah, I ain't gonna talk about that. Yeah, because James broke his foot. Yeah,
I thought you had saw that, man. I'm glad I was able to give you some good content to talk about tomorrow, man.
After all that shit he talked and all that everybody talking about in a cone, especially that damn Drew Titan.
Remember Devin said he didn't want to rematch Ryan because it got so personal. He want to do something to him outside the ring. I guess he meant shake his hand.
Yeah. Shake his hand. Oh, tough guy, Devin.
He said he didn't want to rematch it because it was too personal. Once you try to kill somebody, it's too personal. He said he want to take it to the streets so he can shake his hand. That's what he meant. He wanted to take it to the streets so he can shake his hand. Shit, I don't know, man. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
What a lame.
You cheat. Hey, you cheat Devin Haney, man. He might be your friend and shit. I don't know, man. He want to be friends.
Dude I ever seen. Man, oh man.
Yeah, buddy.
I didn't see that. I mean, I wish I would have seen it at that time. But it ain't too late to bring it up. So.
Hell no. Make that shit news. Make everybody have to watch that shit again. But anyway, that's all I got. Oh, one more thing, man. You know, the Dallas Cowboys play the Chicago Bears today. We're going to whoop that ass. I know you don't watch football, but I just wanted to let you know we're going to beat y'all today.
Yeah, I'm going to watch with my father, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, have fun with your father. I hope y'all enjoy the game. But
yeah, you know, he a big Bears fan. So, you know, shout out to Demetrius Edwards, all right? With a $3 holler, baby, not Cash App. Appreciate you, bro. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But KQ, man, I think it's 10:30. That's all we got, man. Y'all enjoy the KQ show on tomorrow morning.
Okay, I got one more super chat to get, man. Oakland LD is here. He's a birds of a feather flock together. We see the fake dudes Devin associate with on YouTube. Not surprised Devin doing this flawless shit.
yeah, that's flawed.
And my man A1 Hoop Zone. Oh, happy 715 born day, OG.
Damn, you almost a century. That's tough. That's crazy.
KO, also named is Dake Senior.
Dak, he's talking about our quarterback, Dak Senior. That game gonna be a tie. That's all right, bro. That's all right. I see you on the live stream. I'm not gonna forget that super chat. I'm gonna block your ass for a whole 5 minutes. I'm telling you right now.
Man,
So come on in and put them damn what he be putting. Come on in my chat tomorrow night and put them damn race flag emojis in my chat. I'm gonna block your ass. I'm gonna block your ass about 5 minutes. We gonna see you. We gonna see your ass 5 minutes, boy.
Dude is funny, man.
Yeah. But KQ, man, have a good rest of your day, man. Enjoy your time with your father. And I'll talk to you soon, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Y'all hit the like button on your way out of here, man.
Yes, sir. You know how we doing. We definitely living it up. Oh!
This song is dedicated to all those ballers out there and all those hustlers and just people out there just getting their money on, you know what I'm saying? To all of you haters, just remember this. I'm living it up, y'all.
I'm gonna give y'all a wrench right now, okay? So stay there, Juke and Bella Butte and Dondra, okay? Let me give y'all a wrench right now before I forget, okay? Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me give y'all a wrench. Cause sometimes I be forgetting, okay? Okay, I see you, Juke, right there. Okay. Yeah, Juke's a moderator. Okay, there you go. Now, let me find Bella Butte. I hope she didn't leave yet. Okay. Okay, there go Bella Butte right there. Okay. And you as a moderator. Okay. See it. Okay. And where's Dante at? Okay. Hold on. Let me keep going up. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Did he leave? Did she leave yet? Did he leave yet? He might be gone. Okay. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Okay. All right, Dondre. Okay, I got you too, bro. Okay, I got everybody. Okay. All right. Okay. I got everybody. Okay. So with that, once again, I'm out of here. Okay. Oh, wait, man. I think I got another cash out. Hold on. Okay. Real fast. Knockout gone. But I'm still here. Okay. All right. My man AK, baby. Yes, sir. In the cash. I just don't do this on Sunday. App. Oh, app. Oh, I'm definitely living it up. All right. And with that, keep your head on the swivel. I'll see y'all tomorrow at 11 a.m. I'm out.
This song is dedicated to all those ballers out there and all those hustlers and just people out there just getting their money on, you know what I'm saying? To all of you haters, just remember this. I'm living it up, y'all.